It's only your guys. I knew it! You're gonna. Oh, you fucked up. You have fucked up.
It's fizzy. I said it's fizzy.
Well, guys, this show is up to
This
a
guy's
great
shotgun a
start.
White Claw.
We're fucked up already.
You're gonna regret this. It's not done yet. Linger on it. Linger on it. Linger on it. Is it done yet?
That's the worst decision I've made.
Bro, it's fizzy. It's like chugging a horrible
Maybe
soda.
I'll clean your couch for you. The hole was so small.
What's
Hey guys, we are the Normies, and today we are trying something different. As you know, Mickey is one of the people who has unfortunately left our D100 reaction, and so we want to explain to him what he missed out on, and we've been drinking a little bit.
So.
And if we got a editor, I would like to get a counter going.
We're
We
three
got,
shots in. 3 shots
Three
in.
shots of whiskey, 3 shots of tequila, 3 shots of tequila, 3 shots of whiskey.
We prepared
plus
ahead of
1
time.
White Claw.
I kind of want to take another shot.
Yeah, honestly, can we? Disclaimer: alcohol is involved in this video, so just expect fuck ups.
So before we start, I just wanted everybody to kind of say their relationship with the show, like, you know, how it developed for them,
Cool.
without too many spoilers for Mickey.
All right,
for right now.
can we go in this order? I'll go quickly. I watched it with the first reaction request. Pat told me it would be the best show ever. I did not believe him. I hated it all the way up until about season 4, and then I finally got it, and now I think it's cool. Cool AF, fun sci-fi shit, totally into it.
I started watching it on my own. I loved it, and then I hated it, and then I loved it again, and then I hated it, and then it broke my heart, and then I was like, fuck this fucking show, I'm never watching it again, and then it went on a wheel, so here I am, and now I'm loving it.
Loved it, hated it, fucked it.
Well, what are you, Mickey?
Okay, listen. I'll trust Chris's judgment when he, because I feel like what? No, but I mean, like, you know, Chris,
We have a wavelength.
Chris, if he says he's loving it now, I'm sure. Okay, look, I'll admit I have a little bit of a bias against the show. It's just like how it began was just so personally silly to me that I never really developed any connection with any characters.
Your microphone's backwards. I was going to get to that. But
Oh, shit. So, the show just began kind of silly. It was just a little silly. And I just never made any connections with any characters, so I just never really cared. You know, I know it's it's not like a show you need to like do Oscar level like critiques on. You know, like it's just a silly, not a silly, but it's a fun show that you should be able to watch.
Taylor, bro.
You don't forget I said Bell Dog?
Huh?
No.
No.
What's your
but like
affiliation
I
with the show?
you know, I just didn't.
One, I was super happy to land on the wheel because it's like definitely my type of show that I would never have stumbled upon on my own. I'm a little drunk. But it is like my relation to the show is like I appreciate it. I appreciate like the acting, how far it's come. Because what Mickey says, maybe it was silly in the beginning, a bunch of like teenagers and whatnot. But the cast and actors, the writing and everything, and this fucking creativity of the story has developed from like 0 to 100 in a crazy way.
What
I would just like to
I hope
say,
you're listening.
this
Like
was a bad
seriously,
idea.
like honestly,
Yeah.
like and the thing is, like
I was listening, but this was a bad idea.
okay, I told you, it's tequila and vodka.
Wow.
Anyway,
Idea.
no, but like the thing is, like I agree, like I can see the like where he thinks the silliness bubble, but like the development on all fronts of the show, not just the acting, and but it's,
I would like to
I'm
suggest.
biased.
Hold on, real quick. 2 things I want to suggest. 1, fuck, I forgot. 2 is you should use a Rubik's Cube. You hold the Rubik's Cube when you want to talk, so that way we're not cutting each other off. Pat, will you toss me the 4-person Rubik's Cube over there?
Nice.
Big throws. Just because your boy's drunk don't mean he ain't got them hands.
Is
baby.
that gonna be
we
your
out here. So yeah, when
I like it.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Is that cool, Marquette? Do the next thing. Let's just keep moving.
Okay, so right now our next step is we are going to try to test Mickey's memories.
they suck.
So the only thing that you have as a clue are these posters.
Okay.
Starting with season 1.
'Kay.
So what do you remember from season 1?
Oh, I remember season 1. Okay.
Tell us what happened in season 1, Mickey.
Okay, Harris season 1
Hers.
in a nutshell. So, there's this space station because there was like a nuclear war and Earth is not livable. So there's like a space station and it's been around for like 100 years, and there's like 100 left to go, and like because the resources are super limited.
There's about 100 resources.
Yeah, the resources are
I
super
heard it's
limited.
100.
So laws are super strict. So even if you steal like a pack of gum, that's fucking punishable by like life in prison.
Like, you can't even hiccup that air.
No,
Yeah.
no, there's no prison.
I don't remember that.
Teenagers get put into the prisons,
They-
but
yeah,
adults get floated.
They essentially, okay, yeah, you get
You get
floated
floated.
or you get put in prison. So eventually they have 100 teenagers and they're like, let's fucking fart them down to earth.
quick Rubik's Cube question. Are we gonna get to spoil stuff for him later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll finally get to spoil purpose this film.
Hey!
I
Okay.
just,
Oh! I thought you were looking.
And, oh god, what's his, Murphy pees on a guy. A 7-year-old stabs, what's his name?
Wells.
Wells' son.
Damn, you remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. I was paying attention.
Hey,
I just,
justice
it
for
was-
Wells.
Look, hey, just because I didn't like the show doesn't mean I wasn't paying attention. I gave it its due diligence.
go on, we'll
AJAB,
see.
all Jaha
Bellamy had a threesome. Raven's super hot.
How's the season end though? What's the conflict?
Oh, okay. It was Mount.
Mount Weather?
Yeah, Mount Weather.
No, but Mount
No,
Weather
yeah,
is
that's how
season
I
two.
asked him how did season 1 end.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
say,
so-
I just asked him.
Yeah,
Okay.
with Mount Weather, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Hey,
misunderstood.
I was paying attention, motherfuckers.
I'm really standing for you right now. You're doing a good job.
Hey,
Alright,
I
I
was
don't say he quit.
I was paying attention.
So the next one, we have season 2
Season
about
2.
Mount Weather.
It was Mount Weather. They were inside Mount Weather. First of all, my boy.
Uh-oh.
Here we have pictures here if you need help.
Yeah, so you
Remember
got
the
pictures?
other one?
Yeah, who was this guy's name?
Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah!
Jasper fell in love with Maya,
Maya,
who was also in another show. But anyways, Mount Weather.
T.I.?
There's like a hierarchy in Mount Weather. They've been living there for a long time, and then the president shows up, and he's like an older guy, and we're like, he's gonna be the bad guy, but he turns out to be kind of a good guy, and it's his son that kind of turns out to be a dick.
Can I say the thing real quick, just to say one thing real quick?
Yes.
No, yeah. So fun fact, Dante is actually a reference to Dante's Peak because Mount Weather itself is hell with multiple levels.
Oh.
And I don't know if that's true or not, but I think
We spoiled it.
Yeah.
Dante's
might be
Peak
right.
is a good show.
Dante's.
That was a good movie.
Dante's Inferno, I'm sorry.
Inferno, yeah.
Dante's Peak is a movie about a volcano.
But anyways, the son turns out to be the dick, and they were like, we can get back on the surface if we do experiments on these people that are like immune to the surface because they've been living in space and they have solar radiation.
Right.
So they were doing experiments, and also they had people from another crew, and then there were like cannibal people. And Bellamy, he went fucking SEAL Team Bellamy, and he infiltrated, and he linked up with that girl in the cage with the bandages.
What was it? Oh, that was, her name was,
And I know she because okay, I saw Pat watching the show, so I know she's like
her name is Echo.
Echo. She's in later seasons.
Very fun backstory one day.
Dude, I
why
think-
did you stop watching because of season 2? It wasn't season 2 quit you.
No,
watching.
No,
season
he
3.
watched
I
it.
went to season 3.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't believe, like, thank you for reminding me. I can't believe, like, Bellamy and Echo were, like, in season 2 like that.
Right. Remember-
They did,
I
yeah. This was
remember.
the first
Yeah.
introduction.
Like, I remember that, like,
Echo's first
Is that it?
Echo must
Yeah.
be a farmer.
So
'cause
Mount
she got
Weather
the
was a
yams.
fucking. It was a. Oh, there was the acid fog,
Uh-huh.
and
Yes.
Mount Weather was a massacre.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember what this guy, who this guy is, and
Jaha.
what did he do
Yes.
in season 2?
Jaha saved the space baby, which was a figment of his imagination, and he managed to launch himself down to Earth.
Hashtag space
And
baby.
he was like,
Space
the
the
baby.
baby.
and he was like, I'm here, bitches. But he landed on like a way different side, and he met with like this hologram chick named something.
Zoya the
Yeah, this girl, this woman.
Women.
And she's like, I have a rocket and these pills / microchips, and you need to get all these people high. Hey, I was paying attention.
Nice. Alright, so season 3
I
poster.
think maybe you should drink more of your coffee cup of.
Yeah, you should. You're doing way too good.
You're doing too good, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Do you want to
I'm
do another
sorry.
shot with me?
'Cause-
No.
Prime
I have a baby.
Run fast
Don't
coming.
mix tequila.
Alright, this is season 3, which is the last season that Mickey watched.
Oh, okay. Look, this was pretty hype because my man Captain. Oh God, fuck.
Captain.
Bang.
Bane,
Bane?
Captain
Where
Bane.
is he? I have him here.
Bang's right in front of your face.
Captain Bane comes in. My man Prince of
Prince of
Asgada. There we go. He comes
What's
in.
Asgada?
Take this with me.
Translation.
I'm focusing
It's a
on
crew.
And translation. Ice
They
Nation,
were like
baby.
the ice
Oh yeah. This tower right here is significant
This. Why?
because that was the main place of the girl that was in charge, and her name was.
Ooh, she's sexy.
She was.
She's
but
sexy.
she was a little overhyped.
Wait. Her name.
Oh.
Her name rhymes
Okay,
with
okay.
sexy.
Fuck.
Nah, wait,
It
no.
rhymes with sexa.
Sexa.
Lexa.
Yeah, sexy Lexi.
Lexa.
I was thinking.
Okay, look.
sexy Lexi.
Lexa was a really dope character, but I feel like maybe a little overhyped because.
Nah. That's part of the meta.
Wow.
You haven't watched the show enough to know if she was overhyped yet. You heard it from the fans. You heard about Klex and how people.
Okay.
overhyped
I
it.
didn't.
In the show.
I didn't watch enough of the show. I watched enough until she dies, and I was like, "That's it. That's it for Lexa." And everybody's like, "Oh, fuck Lexa."
Is
It
it?
was a huge deal to the community.
No. I get it. So, anyways, look.
You
this
didn't like
is
the Lexa season?
this is where shit was starting to get wild.
You made it weird.
Yes. Wild.
Jasper and.
Oh, shit.
What's her name? Maya?
No. She died. She got she got radiated. She's done. She's gone.
Who killed Maya?
Aw.
Radiation.
Good try.
What's her
Monty
name? Oh
killed
no,
Maya.
no. Oh yeah, Monty. But also
Did he?
Clark.
He pushed the button. They
Also
both pushed
Clark.
the button. They
Also
pushed the
Clark.
button. Galvanized pushed up.
Yeah. All of them did. Okay, so anyway, Monty and Jasper are at ends, and Jasper was like super depressed, and we were like, "Come on, Jasper!" But it was like, somebody died, and it's like totally reasonable. But we were like, "Come on, Jasper!" But
He was a sad boy.
It was very emo.
Wait, those are two TVs.
but
So check it.
Yeah.
Here's what I think the 100 is about all in all. And it ties into like the you stop watching it thing and the thing we said previously. Listen,
Previously,
Pike was a fascist,
Lost.
like a hardcore fascist. He operated in fascism. He used fascism to rise to power, right?
Yes.
Before that, it was Mount Weather, and Mount Weather was a certain style of governance that I can't remember the name of.
communist?
No,
Not
not quite. But regardless, they were a style of governance.
liberal.
And then before that, it was just like Lord of the Flies, where like
Lord of the
the
Flies.
like strongest survives, and like that's how come Bellamy was essentially the first ruler of the group that hit the ground, right? And so like what I think the 100 is slightly all about is like these different forms of leadership and how people rise into power and then like do the things that they did, which you don't notice that until it's fully happening, and that's why a lot of the characters that we love end up doing terrible, crazy things.
Yeah.
Because no one person's all the way good and no one person's all the way bad.
All right, that was a pretty good sell. I'm not gonna lie. That was.
But that, you also gotta get to like season 4 before you
that
realize
was
it.
solid. But there was
Yeah.
also fucking
Snake.
radioactive covers involved.
Radioactive.
I feel like they played that song in the show.
They did.
They
They
did.
100% did.
Literally
It
in
was-
the intro, like
It was
one next
it was
one.
episode 1, and I was like.
And
okay.
what is she goes, "We're back, bitches!"
That was Octavia, right?
Yeah. Oh dog.
No.
We are getting into a spoiler territory for Mickey.
And
Yes.
the 100 as a
So,
whole.
Mickey,
Past season 3.
You are
Yeah.
consenting to this
I'm
egregious.
I'm consenting to this
Egregious
because
crime.
look. Here's the thing.
I'm so hyped to.
Here's the thing. Chris definitely just sold it to me because I'm like, damn, that I never thought about it that way before. But I'm not gonna get to it. There's so many shows. There's so much
TV.
There-
I feel you, bro.
There's so many things. I'm just not gonna get to it. So I trust my friends to give me the, the
All right.
verbal experience.
So here is the poster to season 4.
Okay.
Woo!
That
What
looks.
do you think has happened?
Okay, can I admit there I do know kind of what this is, sort of. Because I saw a clip. I saw a clip of Clark climbing like a large tower. There's
Okay.
some kind of a fire.
So that's very, very, very end.
Some kind of
Yes.
a firestorm.
Okay.
Do you mean
Can you make any
a
more
fire-
predictions?
Okay. It's a firestorm caused by something.
It's a firestorm, you said?
It's a firestorm caused by something in Mount Weather that like a battery. I don't know, like a
Someone else explain it.
like
I
a
wanna-
big
yeah,
old
yeah,
thing
yeah,
exploded, like
Okay,
a large
so-
old thing. Okay.
So I actually really like this plot twist. So I'm gonna explain this. Here's what happens. So because all of the existing infrastructure on Earth that has been like swallowed by nature, and just like existed without any maintenance, such as nuclear reactors, have been just slowly melting, including all the nuclear waste and all the other shit that's associated with producing nuclear power. Right?
So wait, then Earth is fucked.
Yes. Remember
So,
Murphy was hiding out?
I didn't realize this until I watched this series, that like if there is actual an apocalypse, there will be a secondary apocalypse because of all the nuclear reactors that will be not maintained.
Like just at least 100 Chernobyls.
Yes.
Every other day.
At once. Literally at once, because they will all stop being maintained at the
So
same
then
time.
the whole planet is fucked.
Yeah.
Yes.
So look, you could take
Double
it.
fucked!
So
Joe found a bunker, and like only Sky Crew knew. But then like the Sky Crew, like basically Clark and Bellamy made like a whole list of like who they're gonna choose and like who's gonna fucking die in acid rain, fucking prime fire and shit, right? But then
Who didn't make it?
Acid rain.
I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna make it.
Acid rain is a result of the prime fire.
Yeah, because if you think
it's all
about
in the atmosphere.
it, would get like the clouds.
That's
could
before
wave
there's
over it.
acid rain.
Yeah, the acid rain arrived
Like
before the
actual
fire.
acid.
Like the acid rain was arriving before the fire. Anyway, word got out that like there's a list and everything, and people got mad, so they started telling each other like, "Hey, by the way, they picked the list. Like, hey, you were not picked. You weren't picked." Started kind of like a riot and whatever. Then the other clans kind of find out what's happening. So then like all the clans are fighting for a place into the bunker, and like fucking Octavia's
The bunker's
ass
also under the tall.
underground. Like you will not get burned. Whatever. There's like way of survival and everything underground. Like
So it's like a mount.
It's like a sub.
hey guys, like wait, the season after. Wait,
kinda-
real quick.
kinda
The season
like-
after is
Is
the.
it like the mountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it like the mountain place where it's like
No, it's underground. It's
No, it's
underground.
under that building.
Right.
there.
It's
I'm
like
finishing
built
up.
into the
I
earth.
swear to God, I'm finishing up. I'm gonna pass it.
Okay.
Basically, people find about the bunker, blah blah blah. All the clans find out, and then like they have like the clans fight each other. Who wins? Octavia wins. The fucking all clans.
It's called a conclave.
Conclave. Octavia wins all.
Ooh.
It's
she-
Battle Royale.
Sky Crew will not take the bunker alone. We will share it equally. We are one clan, and we will survive Prime Fire together.
So the 100, the fucking Sky Crew, they take over the bunker
Okay.
while conflict is happening. And
Sky Crew is part of the 100. How many of them are? I'm curious.
Sky Crew is the
How many of the original 100 are left?
How many?
I think we actually got down to like
Let's
98.
see.
98.
Do you remember
more.
Riley?
No, no, no,
Wait, do you remember Riley?
Riley.
So,
No, don't worry
in
about
so in the end of season 4, which we're talking about, one of the characters here on the pictures dies.
Wait. Let me guess.
Yeah, like
They've talked about
Just
this
make a
show.
guess.
Okay,
Come
it's
on.
Jasper.
it is.
It is. I knew, but I knew that.
So
I knew
Jasper.
How does he die?
I don't know how he dies. I just know that
Okay.
Sadly.
I asked one of you, was it like parent related?
Jasper is literally just suicidal and he wants to die. He doesn't want to survive. He runs into the acid rain and then he's just like being stupid. And then he invites all the other people. He finds some drug. So he invites people to a rager and they're just partying and doing drugs until they all die during Prime
Oh
Fire.
my God.
Because they're tired of survival. They're tired of just like surviving. They want to like live. So they have this huge party and they all die.
Fuck. Hold on. Time out.
I want to
Real
see
brief.
that episode.
Hold on. Because you
Oh,
watch that
God.
shit and you say, hold on. So a bunch of people would be like, if I just go to a party, like I might die because like I'm with a whole bunch of people at the end of the world and like I might just fucking die. It's goddamn coronavirus, son.
Okay,
Wait.
remember. But remember we mentioned bunker underground.
This person is on there.
Look
Is
at
that not Indra that you're pointing to currently right now?
That's
No,
not
her
It's
daughter.
Gaia.
Oh,
That's her daughter.
Yes, you knew that.
she's a religious zealot.
Okay, hey. So
Wait. Okay.
Did I ruin
Okay.
something?
So season 5 prediction:
yes.
space versus Earth.
They're getting ready to head back down to Earth, and you know what they see?
What is he?
Mickey?
What is he?
Wait, how are they getting ready to head back down to Earth? They just
They've got a
Warming
pod.
of
Oh no, that's right. They want to head back to Earth, but they don't have a way to go yet. They don't know
Okay.
how they're gonna get there.
so warming up a pod.
No. There's no pods. They're stuck in space, but they're like preparing themselves as in like we're gonna Bellamy's all, we're gonna figure out a way to go back.
Clark and Bellamy are in space.
No!
Clark is on the ground.
Clark is on the ground. I knew
Yeah.
that. I knew that.
No,
I knew
hey, one thing. Last season, Clark is the one. Clark, hey, Clark.
Burn it down! Whose idea was this?
Clark was the one who sacrificed her ass for the people to go to space. She could have died.
With the tower.
She could have died.
Yeah.
She could have died.
Sure.
She could have
Alright,
fucking died.
Listen, and while that is important, what else is important is getting through what happened in this season so that we can tell Mickey about the next season. So as we focus.
Because I know it gets way crazy.
I know. So just hear me out real quick. Mickey, they're the people in space. Bellamy and Murphy are looking out of a space window and they're like, I don't know how we're going to get back to the ground. And you know what they see?
I'm sorry, Bellamy and Murphy are in space.
Yes, that's cool. That's good enough. Bellamy and Murphy in space, they're looking out a space window. They're like, how are we
There
going to
are
get
more
back?
people than that.
Murphy's a cockroach.
Go. The people in the spaceships, they're just trying to like monitor. They're trying to connect with Clark. Like all these 5 years, they're
20
trying to
minutes.
make a contact.
Clark
And at the same time, Clark is trying to make contact with them.
Sure.
Literally every day, she's on the radio and she's like, "Hey guys, I'm here. I'm losing my shit.
And where
I'm alone."
she's like in a bunker.
She's on the
No,
ground.
no, she's on the ground. She's
Oh, no.
in the green
Okay.
space.
Oh, no.
The green
Right.
space.
Okay. Sure.
Wait,
how
wait.
big is
The valley.
Okay,
Side note.
sure.
Octavia. Okay, side note.
It's
On
visible
Earth.
from space. It's big enough.
Wait, like quick side note. On Earth, what's her name? Octavia and everybody, Indra, everybody's in like a
They're in the
bunker. But Octavia, Clark
Check.
is on. I'm such a
I did.
grandma.
Hey.
Clark is the only one outside the bunker, and then Bellamy and all the Murphy and everybody else in space.
Octavia is the one who won the
Right.
conclave. So she was the one to say. She established a new rule where she dissolved all the groups, like all the tree crew, sky crew, whatever differences, and she's like, it's one crew. Everybody's
crew.
one crew.
Right. One crew.
You are either with crew or you are against one crew.
Gotcha.
A
So-
different form of leadership.
Gotcha.
Yes. So
Not
she's
bad.
Very bad.
She's kind of very much flirting with the dictatorial
Okay.
leadership, which
Okay.
is like, you're either
Flirting
with
with
us
the-
or you're against us.
Starts with a good.
And
like,
if you're
you know-
against us, you die.
Sure.
I should add that.
Yeah, can I mention one?
Hold on.
Okay.
In space, there's only like, 7 people?
Yes.
7 people in space trying to make it back to Earth, trying to make contact with Clark. They don't know if she's dead or alive, but they presume her dead.
Okay.
Clark
7.
presumes everybody dead because she
7.
kind of hopes but assumes she's the only survivor alive. But, where is she? She ends up meeting a very, very special person to her.
Who?
Maddie.
This little kid.
There's a lot of
Who
special
the
fucking
fuck
people in
is
this
that?
fucking
So
show.
there
okay?
happens to be another Nightblood kid who survived the prime fire
Doesn't she, like, stab
in the
Clark or
valley.
shoot?
Okay.
So she's like a little child when they meet.
So she lands on the exact spot to meet this.
It's the only green place.
When? Where's
So,
she
like,
landing?
people
Okay,
see-
okay,
she also
okay.
She's
got,
not
like,
landing.
okay.
They
Not
happen-
landing.
Okay, hey, hold on. Let me just make one more clarification.
Telekinesis? Like.
No, shut up.
Telekinesis.
One more clarification about the valley. It's big enough to be visible from space.
So it's pretty big.
But
Yeah.
it is the one only area
Telekinesis.
that people can survive in.
Because of like a mountain.
And-
Yes, there's
By
it's surrounded by
accident,
mountains.
literally, it's just chance.
Sure.
Chance
Sure.
that
The
Clark
rapper.
and Maddie happen to be in that area during Prime Fire,
Okay.
thus by surviving Prime Fire. But
Sure.
also their Nightblood ensures that they're strong enough to survive it in the valley. Okay?
Okay. All right.
So everybody else is wiped out. Even everybody else who was in the valley who was not Nightblood. It's just Maddie and Clark, the last people living on the surface of Earth. Couple people in the bunker.
Yeah.
Couple people in space. Got it?
Oh man.
Okay.
All right.
So there's this lady. Her name's Dioza. She leads the fucking boss ass people from space, right?
Sounds delicious.
So new spaceship appears out of nowhere.
So sorry.
Also,
Big
the new
spaceship.
spaceship. It looks like the Forward Unto Dawn.
Yes. They're
Looks
called.
like the what?
Forward Unto Dawn. You don't know what the Forward? Oh my God! You're supposed to be a fucking Halo stream. You don't know what the Forward Unto Dawn looks
Okay.
like?
Wait. Hold the
no,
fuck
no,
on.
No. Big spaceship.
That's a Halo thing?
Focus on the 100.
What
Focus-
sequel?
No.
I'm
We're
listening.
not doing this.
I'm listening.
Focus on the 100.
Yeah.
So big spaceship shows out of nowhere, and they have a tiny little like
Sure.
thing
Little-
to travel in
little-
between like their
A drop
spaceship
ship.
and Earth. A drop ship. There you go.
Right.
So they show up, they like land, and they're like have big guns. They're like really like
space
menacing,
guns.
crazy space guns. They're like, okay, kill anybody here. Like, you know, that's like their order.
Okay.
And she's like, oh fuck. It turns out these people are like ex-cons who have been in like cryosleep for a long time. They were used by private prisons as like fucking miners in space.
As in over
And-
the
and
age
they
of
need,
18,
like,
but
every
they dig up
time-
rocks.
So they literally have, United States have a space prison where they send people to mine space stuff. But every time they're out of work,
Like
they send them to
like Blade
cryosleep.
Runner.
Like
okay?
in the asteroid belt? Or?
Yes,
Sure.
Okay. So they're in cryosleep, okay?
Okay.
So they might be like, I don't know, 200 years old, fucking
Sure.
500 years old, who the fuck knows?
Sure.
Okay? So they're just like super old, but they're just like still fresh looking, right? And they have like all these space guns. They're like, yeah, this is our fucking territory. There was insurgency inside of their spaceship in the past, which you find out later, where they kind of took over. There was a revolution.
And they
took
killed all
over.
the-
They took everything. There's a space Hitler, and she's just kind of like running the
Okay,
shit.
hold
Her
on.
name is Dioza. Her name's Dioza. Where is she? And she's kind of like, all right, I am pregnant. This is my child, and I want to live on Earth.
Hold on, no, that's like the next season.
No. It's
White Claw.
No, that's still season 5.
What? Okay, so she's like the.
So she's the leader of the new spaceship.
She's like the prisoner.
She's the
Yes,
bad guy.
yes.
She's also the biggest terrorist on the
People-
planet.
She's the
So
pregnant
there's
prisoner.
Yeah.
so there's like
Mango.
people.
Who pregnant her?
This dude,
Another-
the shit
another-
fucking heel.
Who pregnant
guy.
years ago
We
or
don't need to
9?
talk
They were in
about
cryosleep, so who knows how long it was.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we don't know.
Okay, so like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Not
But
logically.
point is,
Not logically.
she's one of the 2 leaders on
The
this
camera's
new
about to
spaceship.
die.
Oh.
Listen here. I'm going to give you the explanations for possibly the rest of this season. I hope
Okay.
you're listening.
Sure.
Inside of the bunker, they got into some very scary things. And Blood Raina, who is
Octavia.
became, because she was the ruler, this is her right here.
Yep.
She had to make people eat each other. Because that was the only way that they were going to get through the rest
Protein.
of
That's the
being
only source
inside
of
of the
protein.
bunker. They were in there for 5 years and they weren't planning to be in there for that long. The only source of protein was meat from people. So Octavia was holding guns to people. She was like, "You're with one
So
crew."
they were killing the sick and the weak?
No,
They
they were killing who. They made people who fucked up. They made them fight to the death, and whoever died, those motherfuckers got ate. So like, let's say you stole some toilet paper, you're about to have to go fight in a fighting pit, bro. And if you die, we're gonna eat your ass.
They were fighting pits, yes.
Not from the ass first, obviously, but regardless. So that's what was happening in the bunker. And then Octavia pops out and she's like, yo, who the fuck is Dioza? Octavia gets like drunk with power. But she did it because if she didn't do it, no one would have survived. The human race, as we know it, would have failed to survive
If they didn't
if she
eat-
didn't nut up
if
and
they
make people
didn't
eat each
eat-
other.
eat each
Which
other.
sucked, but that power went to her head. She became one of the worst people ever. Like if you're writing a history book about human like living things throughout time, she would be pretty bad. She would be pretty bad. She would be like, there was a person who made us have to eat each other. Like,
So
you know.
she covered her like forehead with blood. That was literally her makeup. She went really like nuts. The people from space, the ex-cons, because they have all the technology,
Mining
they
equipment.
help them. They make them help them open up the bunker because they have the mining equipment. So they help move all the rocks of the broken building that's on top of the bunker. They help like open the bunker.
Gotcha.
So then everybody's out. And they're like, oh, it's too many people to share for this green space. We have to make more space. So there's like a war again.
Well,
where
they
they're
make more space.
fighting
They just try to kill people.
for the last living resource, which is the green area with all the food, all the water that people can drink. Everything else, the rest of the earth is irradiated and dead,
Yes.
gone. Here is the end of season 5, right?
Okay.
So
I'm in it. Bellamy and Clark, dog.
Bellamy and Clark
Got it.
and a couple other people.
They married.
No, they're not a
In
couple.
real life.
They're
No,
not a
they
couple.
married.
In real life.
Yes. Okay, but listen. Focusing
Which
on-
is cute as fuck. I'm so sorry.
What drop? That's
We're
what's
focusing on the plot. So, Bellamy,
I
Clark,
drank
Echo, Raven, couple other people in cryosleep, including like Indra, and people like that from the past, they're all in cryosleep on this big spaceship.
How?
They had to leave Earth because in their war of blood reina, dictatorship and survivalist,
Right.
they fucked the last living green space on Earth
Okay.
so
with
much
bombs.
with another atomic bomb that they fucked all Earth. So now there's no green space on Earth. There's nothing.
Sweet.
Earth is dead. Earth is gone.
Proper dead all the way.
Earth is gone. These two people, okay?
Nice.
Clark,
Sweet.
fucking Bellamy and Clark,
Dope.
they wake up. And then this is what happens. This is what ensues, okay?
Dope.
So now this is going to be a little reaction.
I'm watching
edit this
and
as a
I'm paying
reaction.
attention.
I chose this life.
Is that Monty?
That's old Monty and old Harper.
Shut the fuck up.
Because they've been on the ship for how long? How many years?
So remember there's Presley.
If you're watching this,
And they
April,
left Earth.
Shut the fuck up.
we love you so much. Did you follow my instructions?
Who is this?
Assuming you did. Hey, Bellamy. Hey, Clark. We wanted him to wake you first so we could talk. Earth isn't coming back.
That's Monty? So
You've
that's
been
Monty.
asleep for over
Is
28
it-
years. And it's as dead as the day we left. I'm working on a plan B, though. If you're awake, that means I found it.
He's showing them a
It took me 30
new...
years, but I finally cracked the Allegiance 3 mission file.
He's showing them a...
Turns out it wasn't a mining mission. After sucking the Earth dry of oil, they went looking for another planet to tap.
Shut the fuck up. So they're on another planet.
Yeah, bro.
This is another planet? Shut up.
Kepler.
This is
Carbon-based
Oh,
resources
God.
and oxygen.
I set the coordinates a week ago. If I'm right, you should get there in 75 years.
75 years!
I'm tempted to put myself in cryo to see without Harper.
Convenient writing after
Convenient!
Yes.
Convenient!
How do we continue? How do we continue the story? Oh, wait a minute. There's another
We
planet.
just
Hold on,
recuperated.
but
This-
in the future, we already know about
Oh
multiple
my
planets.
god!
So no one heard it.
You're a hater.
Can you see it?
Old Monty's kind of sad though.
So he never got to see it. He died before this happened. He refused to go to cryosleep.
I get it, but
Him
it's
and
kind
Harper lived a normal life in a normal timeline.
They died in their sleep, you know?
of...
And they died out of like natural.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
You won't have the hiccups anymore now.
I get it, but it's like...
That's not it.
Why is it lame?
It's not lame. I'm just like...
Lame?
It's like,
Oh
come on,
my
It's
god!
like, come on, bro. It's cheesy as fuck. Come on, bro. It's like, another planet.
This is
How
like,
was that cheesy? They already introduced people from other places in space. They set it up proper.
Yeah, this is literally the best.
We're about to go to Mars,
listen,
bro.
Listen. We had you react to this specific like scene because this was the peak of the 100. Okay, they're
That
like
was the peak?
120 years in the future where they were in cryosleep. Fucking Monty and Harper are balding and they're gray hair and they're old and they have wrinkles and they're like, I'm a scientist and I figured out a way to travel to this distant Earth because of the files of the miners.
We literally already
We were
have
able to
Earth-like planets.
discover
bro.
Earth Point 2 and you are going to get to live there.
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay?
All right.
So, alright. Season
Your last
8.
season, Mickey.
Woo! Season 8. Face your demons.
There's more.
This is the last one. This is the last
So,
one.
No, wait.
No,
actually,
wait.
isn't this
Alright,
the last
This
one?
is
But
Earth.
none of us have seen
This is
this.
Earth
We didn't all
2.0.
guess what this
This is Earth 2.0. now.
Earth 2.0.
No, it has its own name. It's on Earth 2.0.
What is
But
it called?
you know what I mean.
It's a moon.
Yeah.
It's
It's
the next
actually-
Earth.
It's the next place that
It's
we live.
actually a moon of a planet. But
It
whatever.
is, it
it's,
is.
It's like
This is Jupiter.
it's oxygen.
No,
it
it's
has
out of the solar
oxygen
system.
in the atmosphere and
Is
it's
it?
carbon.
It's out of the solar. How many Kepler planets do you know of? It's out of the solar system. You don't know the name
yeah,
of it.
you don't know the name of it.
Yeah,
so
that's kind of what it's like.
Imagine you are an avid fan
Sure.
and you see this poster, and you're like, oh my god, what the fuck's gonna
It's
happen?
like, whoa.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Okay, no, that's a fair question. Let me transport my mind into an avid fan. I would be like, okay, if there's another planet, I'd be okay. Face your demons. So like, I see another planet, some kind of a garden. It looks very created. So I'm guessing it's an established civilization. So it's an established civilization. I mean, it looks very human. It looks like a park. I feel like whoever is there is like they've been chilling there for a while.
Yeah. Okay, who wants to go there?
They're on a whole new planet. You're right. They are people. So because space travel has been a thing previously to this, as we would have known, which makes a ton of sense for another entire different civilization to be out in space. They have been studying this planet and trying to figure out things with it. And as soon as our crew land on it, they go into what they recognize to be schools because they can read the books in them. They're written in English. They see that there's things that that's normal to them. And then they all start losing their shit and they try to murder each other. And Bellamy tries to kill Clark. Clark tries to kill herself. And fucking Murphy tries to murder everybody. Actually, Murphy tries to keep everybody together from murdering everybody. Murphy's kind of cool now. But he's only cool because he's been around for so long that we saw him move from being a cockroach to being like a cool dude. Also, the internet's gonna know this. My bladder is apparently broken. I'm gonna go pee for what is it?
Okay.
Obviously the 6th time.
I believe you.
The people that live here start coming out, and you're like, oh, who are these new people that are in our city?
And the first time we see them, they're kids. So
Yes.
like we know that this place has children, but proper like 3-year-olds, like toddlers.
Yes.
Which is a thing I don't think we had previously seen on the 100. Previously. On the
Last of Us 2 dares to go there.
Yes. And then we start to explore the culture of these established, civilized people on this new Earth.
And it's
takeover.
they call it Sanctum. You want to talk
They
on
call
it?
it Sanctum.
All right, Runner's gonna take a hard pass.
Okay.
I appreciate that. Here's the new information. They're on that planet, but guess what they figure out?
Yes.
You know the drive that goes into the commander's head? Do you know what that is?
The chip.
The
commanders?
the City of Light.
Do you-
Only the commanders.
But-
Flame.
No, do you remember the
fucked
consciousness
up.
chip? You fucked
For the night.
I just want to get to the end.
for the night blood, like the special chip for the
Yes.
night
Yes.
blood?
Yeah.
For Lexa, like
Yeah.
like the creme.
Yeah.
Yeah, the data chip.
Yeah, the
Data
creme
chip.
de la
Cool.
creme.
So
chip.
guess what? Everyone on this planet are 12. A handful of people on this planet have it. Okay, and listen, what they use it for, because you know how the drive inside of Alexa's head has all the previous commanders on it. Let me
Right.
finish. The people on this planet, they use it to put their previous lives on it. So people on this planet, a handful of them are able to
Are
live past their
immortal.
own lives.
Okay,
They can be
okay,
immortal.
hang on, you lost me.
What?
Okay, hang on. Hang on. Lexa had the creme de la creme chip,
Yes.
okay? And then on this new planet, multiple people have the creme de la creme chip, but they use the creme de la creme chip to
Enhance their life.
information back up their previous lives.
Yes, but here's the thing: is that while you're thinking that that's weird, who created the creme de la creme chip? Was it these two people here?
Becca.
Becca?
Not
Becca was in space when she made it. So obviously she's tied into space shit. So
Right.
obviously she would be tied into any kind of space functions that go
no,
out into the outer
That's
atmosphere.
not the weird part for me.
The weird part then is that they use it differently because Lexa has all the other previous commanders like mine stored on it.
Okay, look. If a life dies, how does it know to back up its
Electronics.
life?
Your brain is all
No,
electronics.
I get that, but it's like, how do you?
If it's all
I
electronics.
guess, yeah. If the technology is available, you're like, I'm gonna back up my life.
Inside of Lexa's
so
head.
that when I'm born again, I'm gonna be like,
No, not
oh.
born again. When you die, like it's just like a thumb drive. In this planet, instead of using it for like this, you're gonna lead people with the knowledge of 100 different people, avatar state shit. What they do is like if you die, we just fucking reload you into a different body. Like so, people die, but they get different bodies, but they have the same memories.
What's the new planet called?
It's called Sanctum. Let's just call the whole planet
Sanctum.
Sanctum. It doesn't matter.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay, so they're fighting and they fight it out, and that's essentially all for this planet. Besides one more thing. Just one more thing.
Last thing, small thing,
the
tiny
green,
thing.
The green tornado called the anomaly, which is like a time dilation.
What?
I gotta go pee.
Yeah, the green thing's a time portal.
What do
Yeah.
you mean? Don't talk about it like it's been here the whole time.
So
What
it,
is
it's
the
been.
point?
It's like the storm on
It
Jupiter.
has been on this moon. It's like a time dilation storm. It's green looking, and
And it's-
it absorbs Diosa, and
The,
it absorbs.
Space Hitler.
And it absorbs Octavia as well, but it splurts her back out, and then she's like, Octavia
Blah,
is
yeah.
the chosen one, blah blah blah.
She's the only person to ever go inside of it and come out.
And that is literally how we get
So,
to
like-
season 7,
so,
which
like, Twister.
none of us have seen before.
okay, here's my prediction. That's the inside of Twister, and Octavia's in there, and she's like, I see the fate of all these people.
Yep.
You know what they're probably gonna do from a like straight up writing standpoint? They're probably gonna use this as a way to put each of our individual characters in a different scenario that they wouldn't have been able to previously put them in like throughout time.
This is it's wild. I would have never expected it to go.
What
to
do you
the-
what do you think? Like
It's.
after you've learned all this information, you watched a little bit of a scene.
I will say this: it is grand. It is very out there. It is very. God. I don't know what the phenomenon is, but subverting expectations. It's definitely it's not something you can predict. I get it, but I just I don't know, man. I don't know. It just didn't connect with me. I don't know. I'm just on the outside floating.
Mickey, I feel like I've taken 6 hours off of my liver for you. For
No,
this
for
whole
real
thing.
though. No. I look all the twists and turns that happened. Like, if you at the beginning of this video would have asked me, like, okay, where do you predict the end of this video is gonna go? I would have never. It's not a typical predictable show. It's not a first. Look, I know CW gets clowned on a lot, but for a CW show, I think this is the highest quality that
You got in front of the camera.
for a CW show, this is the highest quality that they produce, and it shows. But
So-
I just I don't know.
One sentence.
I just never made a connection to it.
In a bar, I saw a future clip of the show back when
Yes, where it was like I'm sorry, Dad. Like,
she said, "I'm sorry, Dad. I killed her because she killed me." What I didn't know was that someone took over Clark's body, and they were talking to somebody that was this lady's name is Josephine. She was speaking to her father, and she was talking about.
So it makes sense.
It made so much sense when you found out, and like as soon as the season started, they started like doing the body snatching thing, and I was like, "Oh my god, I see how it's gonna like come together." So yeah, she wasn't talking to her dad, Clark's dad. She was talking to Josephine's dad while she was stealing Clark's body, and it made so much sense. It paid off in a way I didn't think it was gonna be possible. Also, I don't even know why I yelled. Missed my voice. I just yelled at Bruno once. She like scared me.
Oh my gosh, shut up.
Well, there it is, y'all.
I think that based on looking at this
I
picture,
sort of get it.
I think that there's just obviously going to be on the same planet, same moon,
Lord, there are microphones on the table.
exploring
I'm so
time-
sorry, editor.
the time dilation, and they're going to see each other's fucking past,
Matthew
present, and the future.
Mm.
And God
McConaughey.
knows what happens. I have no idea.
So,
Matthew McConaughey had the best time dilation scene of all.
oh no, he 100%
He
did.
did.
He was
Before we end it, guys, if I can I take the rings
Yes.
for the end part.
Do
Cool.
it.
Everybody, go around and tell us what level of drunkenness you're on. I'm gonna say a solid 6
I am.
out of 10.
I'm 6 too.
Oh man, dude!
No, I'm 5. Unless you're
Like a five and a half.
I'm tired.
You get
All right,
it.
tight.
Aw.
So
It
here's the
can get
thing,
way
guys.
worse.
Let us know.
Shut up! You're not a 10.
Let us know what you
Poser ass.
let us know what you think about this format of video. It was Marquette's idea. And
It'll
I
get
think it's
shorter.
Pretty cool. We
It's
will
really
shorten it
hard.
up. Let us know what you think about it. Thank you, editors. We love you, and you guys shouldn't have to deal with this. All right, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching, and a big shout out to Aaron, Desiree, Eleanor, Explorin, Tacos, Joe Mags, Jules, Yagami, Michael, Nick, Pavi, Quentin, Ricky, Ruby, Bystander, Tristan, Keyboard Junkie, NYR Fan, and TJP.